stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
We are live from John H. Kerr Reservoir and Dam. This is the Steve Turtle Show. I'm your host, Steve Turtle, where we're going to talk about work camping, RVing, and a whole lot of other stuff. What's a gate guard anyway? We'll talk about that a little bit later. If you're a return visitor, welcome back. If it's your first time here, you should ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you get a notification every time I post a new story. You don't want to miss one. This week's lineup, the topic, like I said, we're going to talk about gate guarding down in the great state of Texas, the oil fields, work camper jobs, gate guard info, and a Christmas story. This is the last reading of the Christmas story until we read the whole thing. So we've went through all of the book, and tonight we'll read that little bit. This week's Super Chat giveaway. Last week we had a giveaway. It was paid forward, so we're going to give it away again. Community shout outs, and if we have a little time, we might do a joke or two. I don't know. Try to keep it a little funny around, you know. It's good to see everyone. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. Got a bunch of old people over here. New Horizons finishing up her live stream. Her and Jim, they've purchased their truck, their camper, and now they're full-time RVers. And they did a little reveal tonight. Got a nice fifth wheel. Mark from Hitch Up and Tow, he's been hanging around all afternoon. I think he's made this chat at 6 o'clock in the morning. Says he feels like he's fully qualified to be a work camper, gate guard, and a post painter, but he still don't want a job. Oh, Rowdy One's in here. He said he got 14 inches up in Pennsylvania. Snow. Mike Nelson, he's here. He is Did you miss me? Sorry, Donovan. Screen probably went black. Anyway, all right, back to the show. Mike Nelson is in Gaffney. Blue Wave, thank you for that super chat. I lost my chicken. Hold on. Chicken says thank you. I appreciate that super chat. Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey. Great guy. Y'all know Bob. If you hadn't been over to see Bob or visit his channel, go on over there and check him out. Talk to him and leave him a comment. Give him a like. Watch a video. Tell him Steve Turtle sent you in. Become his friend. Mike Nelson's working in Gaffney, South Carolina, in a KOA. Who else we got in here? Frank Mitson. He's out there in the western part of the state. Lots of snow. Thanks for being here, Frank. I appreciate it. Van Life with Gina Payne. How are you doing, young lady? It's good to see you. Caribou Dave Adventures. He's down in Florida chilling out. I'm sure he's got a very nice job down there. He's a work camper. Got a channel too. If you hadn't been over there to see Caribou Dave, go over there and talk to him. Leave him a comment. And Camping Therapy. How are you doing, Doreen? I hope you didn't get too much snow that you had to deal with. Full-time Dreams. Good to see you. Glad you guys could stop by a little while. RV on the wayside, says Turtle. It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you didn't get too much snow down there in Texas. Thrifty Angela's here. It's good to see you, young lady. Happy Place Camping. Felix, how are you? Did you guys get any snow out there in Missouri? All right. Blue Wave Odyssey. William Carpenter, Bill's working in North Carolina KOA. Okay. I guess you know him, William? Camping Therapy says, downstairs neighbor plowed my parking lot with a four-wheeler with a plow on it. That's pretty nice, helping out your neighbors. Nothing wrong with that. James Cantonese, thank you, sir. Thanks for coming by. Thanks to all the moderators trying to keep us safe out here in this chat. I don't know, has this ever happened to you before? The other morning, I woke up and I'm stumbling around the camper, and you know, Jill and I, we're all alone, so sometimes we leave things lay. I got dressed and I put my socks on, and I looked down and I thought, man, these socks fit really tight. And I thought maybe my foot was swollen, maybe doing too much work. Come to realize I was wearing my wife's socks. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever put something of your wife's on and not realized it? Or a dryer sheet hanging out of your sleeve? You know, you walk to work and you got a dryer sheet hanging out. Dreaming Out Loud RVing. It's good to see you. How's Paul and Megan? And Pebbles. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. New Horizon. Thank you, young lady. Thanks for that raid. I appreciate it. I know it's tough because myself and Roy and Becky have a live stream at the same time. So, you know, some people go over there, some people come over here. It's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. You go where you want to go, do what you want to do. But I appreciate everybody coming by. RV Underway. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Desert Adventure in Arizona. Thanks for coming by. I went to the SPCA with my daughter one afternoon. We went over to check out the dogs. We used to go over and check them out. And I realized when I got over there that I was wearing bedroom slippers. They looked at me and said, "Who dressed you?" I said, "My wife was sleeping." My furnace went out this week. I went to turn it on. It just blew cold air. I was like, oh, no, come on. Why does the furnace go out when it's cold? Probably because that's when you use it. My furnace is not the best furnace to work on. You can't get to it on the outside. You can't pull a panel off to get to it. I can't even turn it off and on inside on the unit because I can't get to it. I have to pull it out from under the refrigerator, pull everything out, and then they didn't give me enough wire. But I fixed it. It was very, very simple. I didn't even have to buy something. There's a cell switch in there, and it operates when the motor is turning and the fan is turning. If the fan's not turning and this switch doesn't operate, then it won't come on. A piece of lint got up under it. I blew it out. It works fine. The good news is it didn't cost me a lot of money. The bad news is I did a lot of work for that little bit of lint, but it's fixed. Murphy's Law. Yeah, right, Blue Wave. Murphy's Law. Forever best friends. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. All right, moving right along. Frank Mitson says there's a lot of jobs available up in Pennsylvania for snow removal. Oh my goodness. Hold on a minute. Where am I at? Here we go. Tonight's topic. I probably talked to you guys a couple times about this, but I was watching a Facebook group and I ran across a conversation and I just wanted to share it with you guys. It was pretty interesting. To be or not to be? That's the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing in them the idea whether it is better to live or die. That's not the question. The question is, what's a gate guard? That's a certified Texas non-commissioned security officer, level 2. You got to be that in order to be a gate guard. And there's a couple other things too. Once you get that license, you pay for it yourself, or you get the gate guard company to pay for it. Rayleigh Creative Travels, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. Caribou Dave Adventures. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. Caribou Dave is awesome. It's a good life with Ed and Dora. Dora and Ed, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. I understand you're gate guarding in Texas now. So as I talk a little bit about gate guarding, if you want to jump right in there and chat it up, that's okay. I appreciate it. So you must be licensed in order to be a gate guard. You pay for your license, or the gate guard company will help you with that. It depends on the gate guard company. You must pass a background check. No felonies, no spousal abuse, and you must pass a security test, a security officer test. Example of the questions might be like, how many numbers are between 1 and 10? 8. If you are guarding a gate that requires 2 people, both must be licensed. And your license is valid for 2 years and must be renewed. Now, if you'd like to start gate guarding, I have a playlist full of gate guard information, pros and cons about gate guarding, and how to start and how to get your license and start the ball rolling. If you'd like to see that, I'll leave a link. Right up there. Not now, later. I'll put it up there. Yeah, I thought for sure it was a switch or something, RV underway, but like I said, I went in there and I started blowing everything out, and I pulled out that switch, which it was a pain in the rump to tear it apart. If I ever have to pull the board out, I'm probably going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do, because they made it very difficult to work on. But a little bit of lint, blew it off, fired it up, works fine. It was doing what it was supposed to do. It's a good life with Dora and Ed. They're gate guarding until, we were gate guarding until today. Our job ended, and they are on a Christmas break. William Carpenter, can signals gate guard? Oh, singles. Yes, there are opportunities for singles to gate guard. They're not as prominent as the couples, but there are opportunities. There are shacks, and there's also something called pipeline guards. And I was going to talk about that here in just a second. Types of guards. There's gate guard couples, where 2 people in an RV park by the gate and they monitor the gate. Then there's shacks, where you work out of a shack. You drive from a campground to the shack. You do a shift, either morning or night, usually 12 hours, and you monitor people going in and out of that gate. That can be a single position, or it could be a couple working 2 different shifts. And in some cases, they have 2 people on at one time. That's sort of odd. Then there's a pipeline guard. The pipeline guards, they usually drive out in a 4-wheel drive vehicle along the pipeline and monitor traffic out there. Dora says that most gates allow pets. In our 10 years, we've never had an issue finding work. There's always jobs if you wait long enough. Now, sometimes you might wait a little while, but there's always jobs. And the reason being, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but it's that the turnover is pretty good. Why are gate guards required? Landowners want to know what's going on in their property. So the oil company works with the landowner, gets the rights to drill, and the landowner wants to make sure his cattle's okay, his property's okay, and all these things. So they ask the oil company to secure a gate guard company to arrange for guards to guard the site. And they have different requirements. The landowner sort of sets some kind of the rules. So you work for the gate guard security company, but at the same time, you're working for the landowner, and at the same time, you're working for the boss. Blue Wave. Thank you, sir. You're crazy. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Bob says, Steve Turtle, you're a really good man. Happy holidays to you, sir. I appreciate that. That's awesome. You got me speechless. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. So the oil company wants you there for safety. They want to make sure that the vehicles coming in are safe, their loads are safe, they're not carrying hazardous material that they're not supposed to be carrying, or that there's people that are in the oil field or coming out of the oil field, they know who's where and what. The reason being is if there's a theft or accident or incident, they need to know what's going on and who's in the oil field that they need to talk to. Or the landowner calls you up, like in my case, and says, there's a guy coming in the gate. He's moving very, very fast. I know he's not doing the speed limit. Stop him. And they barred him from the site, so he couldn't come back. Unfortunately, he was a worker. Yeah, A Good Life with Dora and Ed, they were working a site and they didn't have to log anybody in. They just basically called to the next site to let them know that other people were coming. We had a similar situation where we logged everybody in and then called to another couple that was manning a gate to let people in because they didn't want the cows to get out. Dreaming Out Loud asked if we're going to gate guard again soon. We're talking about it. That's our plan, but you know how we are. Between now and the end of the month, we could change our mind 3 times. We've also put in bids on other jobs. We've got a few that come back and they said no, they had hired someone else. It all depends. It's not off our radar, but right now that's our plan. We'll probably wind up somewhere around San Antonio, probably the 1st to middle of January. All right. Now, what are the requirements? What are the duties? What must you do? Now, I got this off of Facebook, and I thought it was a little funny, but you must be able to read, write, follow instructions, and operate an iPad. Some of the gate guard companies, instead of a paper ledger, you're using an iPad to log people in and out, which I think is pretty cool. Camper Life, hello, how are you? He asked crazy questions like, are you drinking tonight? I have a coffee because I'm trying to stay awake. So there. It's good to have you here. Thank you for moderating the live stream, and go ahead and drop your link down there every once in a while. So yeah, you must sign people in and out of the gate. Log in everyone that comes through your gate, unless the company man tells you otherwise. Like if it's the boss, or if you see a certain car, sometimes they say just wave them through. But the company man, you know, he knows what he wants in and out of the gate, so that's the rule. Please use the lathe behind you. It's driving me crazy. Turn some wood. That's funny, Ricky, because someone asked me last live stream how I shrunk it down and carried it with me. That's my WORKAMPER shop. That's where I do all my work. Sharpen the blades on the mowers. Fix the weed eater. Oh, thank you. You guys make me laugh. And of course, you ask if they are transporting guns, drugs, and do they have their proper PPE? You know about PPE, masks, gloves, social distancing. And then there's a lot of people coming in and out of the gate that they want to know who's there. There's salespeople, vendors, caterers, and different services that come in, like trash and things like that. And it says here that it's great that you use common sense fixing an air hose. They have an air hose like the old gas station where you run over it and it ding dings, it ding dings the bell. They have an air hose that rings, and occasionally it gets holes and it won't ring. So they won't make sure that you can repair it. I don't even know if I could point to the lathe. It's like in between my ears, right? Hold on. You guys are crazy. Camping Therapy asked if I will be on next Friday night, and I will answer that question here in just a little bit. That's clickbait, right? Fixing air hoses, watching your fuel and oil consumption, not leaving the equipment unattended, and not leaving your gate. So the duty of a 24/7 is you can't leave the gate. That's one of the downfalls. Pros and cons. Check out that playlist. All right. When gate guard couples are 24/7, one person on location at all times. And the good news is you can pick your shift. You can work 12 hours each, or you can work whatever combination of hours you want, but somebody's always got to be there. Everybody wants to know about my shop. Desert Adventure in Arizona says, can I show you how to sharpen a mower blade real quick? You guys drive me crazy. 24/7 gate guard couple. Then, like I said, you have a guard shack, which is 12 hours, pipeline guard, and those are daylight jobs. So usually 6 till 6 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. The duration, how long would you be at a gate? How long would you have that? And that's what I was talking about with turnover. Most are 1 to 2 months. Some of them are really long, like John, one of the moderators from a Facebook group, said that don't let the length of time on a gate scare you. When you're ready to leave, there's usually someone that will step in and fill your vacancy. So, you can do a month and then, of course, tell them when you want to leave, and they'll have somebody ready because there's people lining up for these jobs. It's very seldom that they have to go beg and borrow for jobs or for people. He said his 2 longest gates were 9 months and 2 years. So it all depends on you. Camper Life comes in here and he spoils everything because he's telling stories that I haven't told yet. He said that, why did I get asked to leave John H. Kerr Reservoir and Dam? However, the more likely you are more likely to get a gate guard job if you're sort of flexible with your time, how long you can stay at a gate. So, somebody comes in and says, I'll stay as long as you want me. They might take them over you if you say, I only want to stay a month. So it all depends. It could be, not a good thing. Where are the jobs? Jobs are located in Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Alabama, and a few other states. I have also learned that there's jobs in Colorado. Economic Refugee RV took a job in Colorado. What'd you say? Pennsylvania. The pay is between $130 to $250 a day for both of you for a 24-hour period. Depends on the time of year. You are a contract laborer, you get a 1099. See, RV on the Wayside says, Caribou Dave asked, what is this? Hold on. What is the situation with having pets and gate guarding? He has a dog. Some landowners, because they have animals or livestock, will require that you do not have a pet. There's not very many of those. Most will allow it. Usually when they post a need for a gate guard, they will specify if there's no pets allowed. Otherwise, pets are allowed. And many people have been. And Uncle Lisa's production, how you doing? It's good to see you. 32 Camper Life. I have 32 drill bits in the shop. And as a 1099, you want to keep all your records: TV, gas, propane, moonshine, phone, tires, jack, clothes, and boots, and bottle openers. All right, that was a post in Facebook. I'll tell you that Facebook group here in just a little bit. The Christmas story. It's time for a Christmas story. This is the 5th part of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I've used your words that you told me to use, so if it sounds funny, it's all because of you. I have a wood chisel, and I make all my dovetails and all my jointery with a chisel and a hammer, like the old guys, old school. Desert Adventure in Arizona. You caught that, huh? So we're going to read this week's version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and we'll talk about that a little bit here in a little bit. Hold on. Let me put my my glasses are on. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here's your words, so don't make fun of me. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his elbow to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It stirred in low, then started to grow. You should see these pictures. They're actually cool. Can't show them to you. But the belly wasn't sad. Why, this nose sounded merry. It could be so, but it was mighty very. He stared down at Turtleville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a hairy surprise. Every turtle down in Turtleville, the tall and the small, was sweating without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming at all. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch said, with his Grinch nose ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without cactus. It came without tags. It came without basements, boxes, or rags. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Turtleville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3.1416 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the pants and the radiator for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef. I think that was the best one yet. You guys did good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, December the 25th, Doreen from Camper Life. No, happy from Camping Therapy. On December 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to read the whole story. We're going to also have, we're going to play Christmas music, name that tune, and do some other Christmassy stuff. It's Christmas Day. If you can't be there, I understand. But if you can, it'll be fun. Well, like I said, we'll read the story. We might even read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and do a 12 Days of Christmas. I don't know. Hadn't made up my mind yet, but it's going to be fun. Then we're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have some Amazon e-gift card giveaways. We're going to give away some Steve and Jill merchandise. We're going to give away the books. We're going to give all the books away. And I don't know, just give some stuff away. We'll call it presents. It'll be like Christmas. So next week, next Friday, Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. All right, there's a lot of nonsense going on in the chat. What's going on? I'm over here trying to read and people's talking it up. Traveling deficit disorder. How are you? Oh, my Lordy. How you guys doing? Are you still in Texas? I lost track of you totally. Oh, you have to send me a text. Let me know what's going on. Caribou Dave. Caribou Dave's a woodworker. So that's why he's asking all these lathe questions. I don't know much about woodworking. You know, nail, hammer, two boards, stick them together. Okay, Camper Life. When did you get here? I didn't even know you came in the room. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's crazy. All right, here we go. Let's talk a little bit about work camping. Work camping jobs, gate guard information, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I got 3 jobs I want to talk about this week. Real quick. What time is it? I got time? I got time. WorkAmper News. You know that WorkAmper place? I think they're a very good website. Leader of the industry of work camping. Got all the information you ever want to know. And then what they don't have, maybe I got a little bit of. I just try to share videos that, you know, help people find jobs and do stuff that work campers do. WorkAmper News, hotline jobs, very good source of information. It's my #1. I pay for it, so it better be. They had 69 ads last week as of 12/16, and they were all submitted within the last 14 days. I think the number is down by about 10 jobs from last week. 12 were full hookup and pay, and California led with 10 jobs. You know why? Nobody wants to go to California. It's too expensive. Smog, fire, floods, wind, earthquakes, got it all. It's a mess. And if you're from California, I apologize. I'm just saying. There's this week, I found a job at the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers at John H. Kerr Reservoir and Dam. They're looking for summer help. It was in the November-December issue of WorkAmper News Magazine. Now, WorkAmper News Magazine, they post jobs in that you don't necessarily see in the hot list jobs. So it's good to get that too. You can get it online or you can get it mailed to your house when you're a member. Camper Life says he's going to come on later and we're going to do a joke of the day. We're going to talk about work. He has no idea what work is. He's got a little typewriter job. That's it. Okay, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers here at the reservoir. It's a day use gate guard position for 2021. It runs from May 1st to September the 15th. It's volunteer, 24 hours a week. Oh, yeah, 24 hours a week between the two of you. And these positions include full hookup site, 50 amp, water and sewer. And it's a great opportunity. And if you're interested in that, I've got the information scrolling across the bottom of the screen. My next job came from workampers.com, workampingjobs.com. They had 11 ads they had 111 ads as of 12/16. They were all submitted within the last 14 days. Nope, I'm lying. 48 days. 48 days? Anyway, last 48 days. 45 were full hookup and pay. This particular one is in South Dakota. It is an 1880 town attraction, which I thought was really interesting. They're looking for housekeeping, maintenance, groundskeeping, retail. Compensation is full hookup and salary. That information's down below as well. That sounded pretty cool, working at an old town like that. And then last job I want to talk about is a gate guard job. Guard 1 is looking for guards. They need them immediately. This was as of 2 days ago, so they may have filled that position already. They're seeking a team for 24/7 gate guard between someplace in Fort Stockton. And that information is scrolling across the bottom too as well. Like I said, the gate guard jobs is one of those things where first you got to get your license and pass all the tests and get yourself ready. And then once you're ready, you go down to Texas and you call them up and you say, I'm here, I'm waiting, and call me when you got a job. And usually within a week, you'll get a job. And I've got a list of all the gate guard companies down below in the description area for your pleasure. Moving right along. What time is it? Uh-oh. Oh, I got plenty of time. We're good. Okay. We're going to do that super chat thing. So you know how it works. We're going to type a number. Not yet. Don't type yet. Hitch up and toe. Rowdy 1. Don't type yet. Hold on. All right, here we go. We're going to type a number from 1 to 25. And I'm going to pick a number. And the winner, the first person to get the right number, will win Amazon e-gift card. All right, hold on. And of course, if you were over at the Dry Campers last night, they're giving away stuff. And they pick numbers. Usually they just pick them. I didn't say go. Hold on, Camper Life. Slow down. So I got cards. Is he disqualified? Jill says you're disqualified. So I got numbers on these cards. Oh, come on. And no, hold on. Trying to put an emoji in there. There we go. All right. As soon as you see it in the chat, you can start typing your numbers. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. There we go. We're going to shuffle this thing up. Hold on. Don't cheat. Then I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut. Look, I pull this out and I do that. And then I'm going to take that card. All right. I got a card. All right. Should we look? Nah, just keep typing. Harry Leisure. That's a good number. 22. Rowdy 1. Rowdy 1's probably disqualified. Thrifty Angela says 5. Caribou Dave. The Dry Campers. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. I was just telling everybody about you guys. Giving away stuff. All right, here you go. Hold on. The number is 16. Okay. Who's the lucky winner? It ain't Rowdy 1. Papa's Catering Street Food. Good to see you. Thanks for that guess, but that's not right. Frank Mitson, Uncle Lisa, Dreaming Out Loud. Oh, Full-Time Dream. There you go. Congratulations. Y'all make sure. You see anything else? Is that right? Full-Time Dream? I think it's Full-Time Dream. Harry Leisure said 16, but it was too late. Sorry. Camper Life, you didn't win. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's it. Harry Leisure. No. Full-Time Dream. Congratulations. Thank you. Thanks for playing along. I appreciate that. That was fun. Now here you go.
Grandpa got run over by a reindeer. Kind of makes you wonder who'll be next. Santa Claus got sleigh right into Grandpa. Said she was sending Mrs. Claus a text. Grandpa got run over by a reindeer. This time he's the one laid up in bed. When his wife was injured out in party, now Grandma's out there partying instead.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I just had to do that. I'm sorry. That's better than me singing, right? Merry Christmas. Congratulations. Full-time dream. I'll send you. Gotta make a note. I'll send you that Amazon e-gift card through your email. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. Where are we at? Oh my goodness, I'm ahead of myself a little bit. I got a story. I want to tell a story. Here we go. I got a little time. Do we have any turkey hunters here in the chat? Because this is a turkey hunting story, and I hope it's not too boring, but it's a really good story. When you turkey hunt, you know, you have the fall and spring season. The fall season's sort of boring because, number one, it's cold, but spring turkey gobbler hunting is the greatest. Thanks, meant to be RVing. It's good to see you. Merry Christmas to you too. Dreaming out loud. Merry Christmas to you too. So spring gobbler, you know, you wait from fall until spring, no hunting. And it's really exciting because it's the first season that comes up, and it's like fantastic. So you're waiting for a period of time and you're really excited. This one gentleman, he was so wound up about spring gobbler. He was all excited about hunting, you know, and weeks before you're blowing your turkey call, you're doing all these things, trying to get ready, and you're really excited. The opening day of turkey season, he woke up and it's pouring down rain. He's sad. So he's moping through the house, drinking his coffee, trying to decide if he's going to get ready, but it's opening day of turkey season. So he's got to go. He's got to get out there and go. So he gets up, gets dressed, he gets in the truck, and he's sitting in the truck, and the truck's running, and he's thinking, man, it's rainy. I want to go, but I don't want to go out and just sit in the rain. So he finally decided, he goes, well, there'll be other days. And he decided he wasn't going to go. So he goes back in the house, gets undressed, and he sneaks back into the bedroom. He thinks, well, I'll go into the bedroom and I'll snuggle up to the wife and surprise her. So he goes into the bedroom, he sneaks in, he crawls next to his wife, and he sort of cuddles her a little bit. And she says, I didn't think you'd ever leave. I got to turn this off. Hold on. Something's wrong with my phone. Oh my goodness. Crazy old phone. Dry campers. Thanks for that super chat. You're awesome. I appreciate that. Mike and Leanna, like I said, they're having a Christmas giveaway. I think it's too late for you to get into the giveaway, but it's fun. It's a live stream. It's really fun, festive, Merry Christmas kind of stuff. Go on over here and check them out. And if you're looking for solar, I think Mike could probably square you away. Thanks for that super chat. I appreciate that. So anyway, the guy, it was just a turkey joke. All right. Now, I guess we're going to do community shout outs. I think Donovan's going to come up. He's going to give me a hand with community shout outs. We're going to do that here in just a little bit. So don't leave yet. We still got some stuff to do. I got a couple jokes I want to tell too. Streets. Desert Adventure in Arizona says, we have all kinds of turkeys driving around our streets in the winter. We call them winter visitors. Yeah, Florida's got the same problem. Thanks, Blue Wave. I appreciate that. What is it called when a Southerner gets angry? What Southern term does it describe getting angry? I know. They call it pitching a hissy fit. And if it's pitching a hissy fit with a tail on it, they're just more pissed off. What's a way a Southerner describes bad character? He's slicker than owls poop. I gotta behave. What's something a Southerner says about being cheap? Now I know, because I'm cheap. If I can get a deal out of it, I will. I'll try very hard. He squeezes a quarter so tight an eagle screams. Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. I still got WorkAmper News stuff up there. I already went through that. Did I put that in there? Yep, I did. Did that. All right. We're down to here now. I've been working on some graphics. Check this out. I want you guys to look at this. See what you think. Let me know. I want to get fancy like RV on the Wayside. He's fancy. You like that? I did that for the community shout out. Of course, I got to do about 5 or 6 more. William, I think my battery died. I'm sorry. I did. I don't know. It just quit on me. Oh, New Vision Security Services. Good to have you here. How are you, sir? That is Blake. I do have green glasses. Dora? All right. Thin Blue Lane RV Life. How are you, sir? It's good to see you, Bill. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Donovan from RV on the Wayside. We're going to do some community shout outs. Let's see if I can find him. Hold on. You got your shirt on? All right. Here we go. Yep.
Well, at least the one I'm going to wear.
Yeah, you're here now.
I've got the only shirt I have left.
Oh, come on.
All right, you're right. I took it out of the dirty clothes. You got me.
How you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We got a bunch of crazy people in the chat room tonight.
Well, let's find out who is. Do we have any channel supporters out there? If you're someone that doesn't have content, you're a CS. Put CS in the chat so we can thank you for supporting all the live streams and the travel channels and all this community. So just put CS in the chat so we can check you out.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't see B Bear in there tonight.
Yeah, I don't even know if I saw a C. Oh, Harry's there.
Harry's here. Frank Midson was here earlier.
Yes, he was. Camper Life will probably claim it here shortly if we wait it out.
Yeah. Rowdy One's a CS.
Tamara Swain.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by. I sure do appreciate your support, young lady.
See, he didn't even hesitate. I called him out before he could get there.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty quick.
Well, we want to thank all those channel supporters. That's a big deal.
Thin Blue Lane, he's a channel supporter.
Do we yeah, he is. Do we have anybody who's new? Haven't been here? It's been less than 3 times of your visits.
Oh, did you see my graphic?
The man, Steve Turtle.
Did you see my graphic?
No, I didn't. Oh, I love it.
I'm trying to catch up to you.
No, I love it. So if you're new, put in new. If you've been here,
but that's the only one I have.
Capital NEW, just like he showed you. I love that.
Yeah, I think there's a couple people in here that are new. I've seen a face or two.
I see
They may
Blake
have-
showed up. Baby Blake.
Yeah, Blake's in here. How's Blake?
All right. I don't think. Oh, no, you're not new. What are you talking about?
Well, he's sort of new.
He's old new.
Yeah, good point.
Let's see. I don't even have my list in front of me. How bad? I actually didn't know I was going to be on. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. But I
Until
am
you
prepared.
mentioned it.
How about under 500?
Let's try that.
I don't have that graphic.
Oh. Well, you got one. I'm proud of you.
I got
You
one.
have more than one?
No, just
Okay.
one.
Under 500, U5. Put U5 in there and tell us how many subscribers you have. That's what we'd like to know. I think there's a few U5s in here.
I don't know. Did Camping Therapy break 500? I think she's like.
I don't. He might have broke negative 500. Who let Uncle Lisa Productions into the doors? What I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, come on now. Have you seen his cowboy? Did you see his cowboy movie?
Yes, I was in it. Well, if I was 4 or 5 characters,
Oh, that's right. That is
I
right.
kept changing my
forgot about
voice for
that.
different people.
Yeah, you were.
He's
I
like,
thought
oh, we got another guy I didn't. Donovan, you got to cover this guy. It was fun.
Hey, Justin and Christina, RV Life, Van Life's here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, Rowdy One is definitely under 500. Desert Adventure in Arizona, 261. People, we need to help them out. They've been coming to live streams. They've been putting their time in. Let's see. Who else? Caribou Dave. That's right. You are 377. I just looked you up. Very good.
Yeah.
Uncle Lisa Productions. No matter who let them in. 241. Thank you for being here, Jens.
I
We
love
you.
I love his comedy.
Oh, he's so fun.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're up to GC, getting close. So if you're between 500 and 999, put in GC and how many subs you have. I think.
Oh, Camping Therapy's at 584.
Yeah, she jumped the gun there, but we got her. 584. She's a GC.
Her channel's actually doing really well. I'm just so excited to see her progress as she's just started and up till now. She's learned so much. It's amazing.
And she did it fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a learner.
I don't see any GCs.
Well, Camping Therapy is, but she's not claiming it.
Oh, I'm sorry. GC
Ben Lane, RV Life, he's a GC.
820. There we go.
Oh, yeah. How about you? You getting close?
I guess.
Yes, you are.
Oh, so Thin Blue Lane, 657. I'm an 820. Oh, that's right. Camping Therapy has 2 channels. So one's at 584 and the other's at 733.
How many people do that? I want to do YouTube. I think I'll start 2 channels.
I don't know, James Cantonese. Tell us how your second channel's coming.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was doing so good, and then all of a sudden,
Well, things
he
happen.
switched it up. Now we all got to join his new one. So if you haven't belonged to the new James Cantonese channel, go help him out.
You got to do both.
Yeah. Am I being too loud?
No, am I?
I'm all excited. I'm not even dressed for this. I'm on my outside clothes.
Well, don't stand up.
No. That's my outside clothes are very cold. HH. If you're an HH, that means you need help with hours.
Help with
We'd love
hours.
to know who you are. So if you have your 1,000 subscribers but don't have your 4,000 subs, please put HH in there. And if you happen to know how many hours you have left, that's a real helpful thing to put behind it.
RV Underway. Ricky, how's he doing?
He was at 500 before last week. Full Time Dream should be putting a number in there.
Yeah.
See, James Cantonese at 42. People, help him out. That's the pie man. He's the one that talked me into making a pie. And I just bought stuff to make a new one.
My wife bought me a pecan pie.
Pecan?
Pecan.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a story, but I can't tell it on here. Full-time Dreams is at 442 left.
Okay.
Is it okay to tell you we're gonna see them tomorrow night?
It's okay with me.
So tomorrow night on our channel, that's going to be our Help with Hours channel, is Full-Time Dreams. So 442. So do me a favor, start running their playlist tonight, and they'll be even less by the time they show up tomorrow night. That'll be awesome. RV Underway says he needs about 400.
400.
He's doing about 100 a week.
Good.
I'll mention him tomorrow night too. We got to get them both going. So you guys got to play their playlist. That's a big deal. This is what's great about our community is how Dirty Donovan. Very nice. Thank you, Blake. But that's what this community does is we get people elevated in YouTube, and this is a big help right here. That's a good one. Okay, I gotta watch the time here for you. Channel champions. That's all you guys that are here that are already monetized, and you're here to support everybody else. We want to see you so we can thank you. You can type in yours, Steve Turtle.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's a channel champion.
I am a channel champion. I try to support everybody.
And Camper Life, he's a channel champion.
Yeah. In about 4 minutes, Steve Turtle Ray
was in here. Who's that, Steve?
I'm sorry. Happy Place Camping dropped. Steve Turtle Raid meant to be RVing. Hold on, I'll get the link. I've got it. You go ahead, Donovan.
It's meant to be RVing, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Justin and Christina's RV Van Life. They're a channel champion. Say hello to Michael, everybody. Happy Place Camping. Thrifty Angela. She was our channel champion, I think, just last week or the week before. Little Bit Crazy. The Dry Campers. Look at you guys. There's a bunch of you. Thank you for participating in this. Steve?
Yes.
I'm out of here so you can close her up.
Oh, you're gonna leave me?
I think it's better. You do better on your own.
Okay, it's all. Hold on just a second. Don't leave yet. Hold on. I want to try something.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Now I want donuts. Why is that?
Do you know where that's from?
No.
Come on now.
It looks familiar. Pee-wee's Playhouse?
No.
Well, just tell me.
Laughing.
Oh my gosh.
That's
wow,
the joke,
that old.
That's the joke wall.
All right. Very good.
All right. I'll see you later. Thanks, Donovan. Don't forget, RV on the Wayside is awesome. Tune into his live stream tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why he messed me up like that? Thanks, Donovan. That was awesome. I do have a couple jokes. I put up my joke wall, but I don't have anybody to joke with, so I invented a new word. Plagiarism. B-Bear, what do you mean you're late? Yeah, it's 2 minutes. That's not late. That's absent. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate that. Dry Campers, it's good to see you too. Happy Place Camping, Camper Life, Camping Therapy, James, all of you guys. Moderators, I hope you dropped a link or two in the live chat. I want to do my jokes. A Villical and Times New Roman walked into a bar. The bartender shouts, "Get out of here. We don't serve your type." Oh, I'm sorry. I like to joke around. I don't know if you know that or not. All right. So Meant to Be RVing's next. They have their virtual campfire. They're going to talk about Merry Christmas stuff. So if you've not been over there, you should get on over there and check them out. Tell them Steve Turtle sent you. Call it a raid if you'd like. It's a really good chat. I think Uncle Lisa might pop in. They have a pretty good group of people that get on screen and talk a little bit. So I think that link is in there. I'll drop that link. I appreciate everybody coming by. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's 9 o'clock. I got to go. If you enjoyed this story, click like down below and smash that subscribe button. If you'd like to hear more stories like this one, new stories every week on Wednesday, right here on this YouTube channel. And Ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you get a notifications every time I post a new story because you don't want to miss one. Until later, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate your time. Bye. And I really mean that.